We've got a question from Arvin saying, can you speak about karma? So all these questions can be answered in a variety of ways. Karma, karma, for the sort of more Indian style pronunciation, karma or karma. I'll stick to karma. It's a Sanskrit word. It literally means action or doing. It's a noun, so it means kind of action, but in the form of it as a verb, it means to do. So the same word, the root of the word is also used as the verb to do. So if you do something, that would also be karma. And in the religious context, it usually means cause and effect. Now, there's a lot of implications in that. It can also imply destiny. So cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. The chain of cause and effect creates it means a certain action has a certain result. So a certain action at a given point in space and time will have a certain effect and consequence. And that consequence itself will then have another effect. And that effect itself will in turn become another cause for another set of effects. And so we could say our actions, our karma is our destiny. This is one way of thinking about it. These are all the concepts. And verse 2 is, the fruit of action passes, but action leaves behind seed of further action, leading to an endless ocean of action, not at all to moksha. So that second verse is really what I was talking about. First verse is action yields fruit. Fruit, the metaphor of the tree and its fruit is often used as a metaphor for karma. Often you see agricultural metaphors because a lot of these are written at agricultural time. All of them were. So the fruit just means the result of your action, the consequence of your action. So it means cause and effect. The fruit means the effect or the result. So it says action yields fruit. Action means karma. Karma yields fruit. For so the Lord ordains it. So God is, for every action, God gives you the result. But how can action be God? It is insentient. It's just saying that cause and effect is a mechanical process. It is not the beauty and the sentience and the intelligence of God. It is just a mechanical process. So in itself, that's not the Lord. And then verse 2 says, the fruit of action passes. This is very simple. The result of any action is limited. It comes and goes. It passes, eventually wanes. So you cannot get lasting happiness through an action, because actions are limited and their results are also limited, and so they will pass. So verse 2 says, the fruit of action passes, but action leaves behind seed of further action. So any action you perform has a consequence, and that consequence then becomes the cause of another effect, which then becomes the cause of another effect. And it's the chain of karma, the chain of cause and effect, leading to an endless ocean of action. So this means the endless ocean of karma. Okay, endless ocean of karma, not at all to moksha. Okay, because you're just getting a lot of things that come and go, come and go, come and go. This is karma. It's often stated in the Advaita Vedanta texts that karma itself does not lead to liberation. That means spiritual practice by itself does not lead to liberation, because every action is finite and limited. There's no such thing as an unlimited action. Everything that the body mind does or thinks or conceives is limited necessarily. So all karma at any point in time, at any point in space or time, is limited, and therefore the results of karma are also limited. This is actually not a problem for us, because we don't need to create the unlimited. The unlimited is, by definition, always here and whole and full. It's already fully here because it's unlimited. It's unconditional, which means it's here whether or not ignorance is here, whether or not ego is here or not. That which is holy, that which is divine, that which is transcendent and immanent, which is both beyond here and just this. So you can't put it into words fully, but we don't need to, because this is it.